Welcome to Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the USF Bulls and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is.
The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will have the football first. There's Telly Johnson Jr. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action. Rushes on him. Gets it out quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Catch is made at the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Austin Mack. Oh, they're after him. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go play action with Mack. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Mack. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Davidson. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing, Mack. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to throw again. Makes a catch. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Again, it's Mack. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Collins. Got a little grass, and he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Collins. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Austin Mack on target. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Davidson. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Man, did he find the sweet spot on that one, and just like that, punched them out of trouble. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This USF offense will open this drive right here. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. It's complete to the right. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On 1st down, here comes this offense. On the ground, it's Simon.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Davidson. Heaves it on the run. He's got it on the outside. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go to the counter. Maybe a crease. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his big tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Running inside. It's Thurman. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. Could not make his way to the corner. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Gives it on the option. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Mack to throw for it on fourth. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Offense gets set for second down. Tight end now in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Fourth down, Austin Mack. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Huskies are in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Davidson. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Complete. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Mack. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collins. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Bulls are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Mack. With the catch, it's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mack. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Austin Mack. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Right down the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his tight end. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll move the tight end. Mack Dumps it to the back. He makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
Again, it's Mack. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Mack. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Florida. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's start with Cincinnati in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Bearcats with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this group is finally able to get into the win column after starting 0-3. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now to your game inside Husky Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go play action with Mack. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Simon. Oh, what a move. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the counter. Spins away from the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground with the counter. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. from the gun, running back on the move. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Collins. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Hold and finds his man on the left.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Breaks the tackle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Davidson. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Oh, the quick spin move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Thurman. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Keeps it himself. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Davidson. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Running inside, it's Thurman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Austin Mack. The screen, he can go. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And the 2nd down completion was anything but productive. 3rd and long coming up. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Davidson. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Motion from the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Mack, pocket breaking down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Mack. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The run inside, it's Collins. And he's stopped right there, no gain on the play. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. On the delay, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Collins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Throwing, Mack. Smith with the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Looking to throw, it's Davidson. The sure hands, it's Bryant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Then the short completion brings up 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the counter. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Calls his own number. Short gain on the play before he slides. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to move them on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Running inside, it's Johnson. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass, it's Davidson. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Got a man. It's Rogers. Inside the 25. He is in! Touchdown, USF! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring. PAT unit on the field.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll try it again. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence for them.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games.